Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. Hope you're all having a great day. It's a beautiful day here. So I have no complaints. And yeah, happy to be in Eve again. Happy to be flying the friendly space. It ain't so friendly. Y'all know that. Hey, Rancher Bob, an intro. We got word on him. So I got all my accounts here, get all my rewards. Since first thing in the morning, I'd have done all this before starting the show, except, we got, server just came up. So, anyway, make sure I collect my stuff here. Oh, Amar Foundation Day expert. Woo-wee! Yeah, I don't need it. I'm good, thanks. I'm using OBS again today, and hopefully we don't have any screen tearing like saw last show. I made a few changes. I've not been able to replicate the screen tearing.
Connecting.
So, in fact, screen tearing didn't even happen when I just turned it on and tried it. So, I don't even know if it's going to be an issue. But if you notice it, let me know. It's not happening on my game computer. Not happening in my broadcast software. But we saw it the other day on Twitch and YouTube. Hard to say. Mr. McDutch, how you doing? And Havoc, hello. Mr. McDutch, haven't seen you for a little bit. Or just haven't seen you say hi for a little bit.
Connecting.
Faction warfare guy. Just keep pumping him up. I started his training again now that they announced faction warfare changes, and then it looks like it's going to be a few months before some of those things go in, and so he'll just keep training, and it'll be good, I guess. Booster for Markee Dragon. Oh my. Today is the first day of your work cycle. Now that's an interesting way to put it. You mean today's Monday, or you work something odd, like where you work 10 days straight, 5 days
Welcome
off?
To the Dragons.
Something like that? What do you mean by work cycle? I used to work 313s and then take 4 days off every week when I worked for Nike for a little bit. I manned the emergency call center on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then had 4 days off. So 6 shifts, 4 days off. Yeah, so that's not bad, huh? That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. I had to put an application in for something I'm doing. I signed up to volunteer doing something, and it turns out I have to go through a full criminal background check, and they're checking all my references and all that stuff. And I may tell you guys about what I'm doing later, but right now, until I'm actually doing it, it's kind of like I don't announce video games that we're going to support until we're actually got like product on the way in, because shit happens. So let's see here. Anyway, there's a giveaway up. I'm becoming a Salvation Army officer. Well, you know what? No, but no, No, I'm not going to tell you anymore. It's actually pretty interesting what I'm going to be doing, but maybe I'll save it for my IRL videos or something. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to talk about it yet. So, oh, and Invert, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, let's get some music going here. Mr. McDutch, if you only knew, or maybe you do, you know? Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's, I think today we're going to try and make some money, right? I need money. I don't know if I had any market transactions. I've spent a lot. I guess maybe it's on my other guy that, let me look at him. Yeah, so I am having to drag everything to one screen now. Again, OBS does not support NDI in a way that I like. And so I might go back to old school of doing all HDMI outputs for multiple screens. It's kind of a horrible thing to want to do, but OBS is a fickle thing. It's kind of odd to work with, and the fact that it's community driven, whereas I've always used professional applications before, and I would say it's near professional level, but it doesn't have one thing of professionalism in it, which is that it doesn't allow a continuity of stability. And what I mean by that is that the next release that's coming out currently doesn't have a plugin manager, which is used to control NDI and some other things. And they're not sure if it's going to make it into the release, but yet the plugin manager's been there for quite a while. And so without that, a bunch of stuff becomes unusable, and no one's in control of it. So it's like some of those tools you use that are items that are maybe a little bit more obscure, but that you know, very much in need of for professionalism, may not get added to future versions. And so you're stuck in this flow of just going with the flow of what they support and what they don't. So, or you never upgrade. Oh God. So anyway, it's an interesting spot to be in. And I was even thinking this morning of, I'm pissed off at, I am totally pissed off at Streamlabs, and they're getting kicked to the curb after they try to charge me $1,900 for 1 month, and then they can't answer for that. I'm not going to support them any longer. And thought about going back to XSplit because I have a license for XSplit, like a lifetime license, because I paid them a ton of money way back when. And it supports a lot of the stuff, but then it doesn't support some of the brand new stuff. So, yeah, you know, the quandaries of trying to be a frickin' professional. Zero explanation. Oh, well, so I'll tell you about, yeah, let me tell you about Streamlabs. So Streamlabs has gotten a lot of hate because they had OBS in their name. They didn't want to take it out, and they tried to trademark it when the OBS community had the name and everything. And they went to court and everything, and they finally dropped it. And so that got them a lot of hate in the community. And so when I go into like, Twitch partner support, or I'm in some of the other places and I mention I'm using Streamlabs, everybody's like, oh, we're not helping you, because we don't appreciate Streamlabs. And I'm like going, dude, I'm just a guy trying to make a buck. And So there's that. But then there's also the fact that I pay $19 a month to Streamlabs so that I can get their VIP support, which has been helpful. It helped me get up and running right away. Very much worth the money. With OBS, I don't have that. I just have community stuff, and it's whoever happens to be on that might know the answer that might want to share. And, you know, so that's a little bit more iffy. And so I've been paying for that. Plus, they offer a streaming service to split out to both Twitch and YouTube, which I found to be inferior and have a lot of drops in it. And so I pay over $500 a year to Restream now for that service, which I'm hoping to drop that to go direct again. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, $19 a month is what they charge. They bill it to a PayPal credit card that I have. It just happens to be a credit card that's provided by PayPal. But yet it's not really PayPal that operates it. It's
Welcome to the Dragons.
Millennium Bank or something like that. Brayden, thank you for following. Welcome. And so they tried to bill me $1,900. Well, it didn't have did it have 1900 available? Yeah, I think it did actually. What they got wrong was the zip code, because I had moved and they hadn't, I hadn't updated my address and zip code with them. And so for that dollar amount, it wanted that verification. Otherwise it wasn't going to let the charge go through. So I got notification that they attempted to charge me $1,900 and it was declined. And it was a notification telling me to go and fix the address, which came from PayPal because it's a PayPal credit card, to go fix that and let them try and bill again. Well, obviously I didn't want them to bill that much. And so I went to Streamlabs and asked them about it. And they're like, yeah, that seems really wrong and everything. And they said it happened to some other people as well. And then when I put in a ticket on it, they said that it was PayPal's fault. And I'm like, wait a second. The only association with PayPal on this is that the card is a PayPal card. This is a credit card transaction. Has nothing to do with PayPal. Well, they insist that it's PayPal's fault that PayPal tried to overbill me. I have done many, many millions of dollars worth of payments through PayPal and never once had an issue like that. Never once. And so 2 weeks go by and I ask them for an update on it. And they come back at me snarky saying, oh, you must not have seen our last update where we told you that we've turned it over to PayPal for them to investigate because the issue's on their side. And I'm like, what? Come on. So, in fact, they had closed the ticket. And so it reopened, but under a new ticket number. So, anyway, I'm done. I don't like to talk bad about companies or people or whatnot, but I feel a bit wronged on this one. So, you know. All right, let's get back into the game. Let's take a look at the market stuff here. Hey, Dan. Wait, did you change your name again? Dan? JJ? What's going on there? Imagine that it actually went through. I know. See, that's the problem too. If that had gone through, imagine being like most people where you can't, where you know, it's, I don't know what percentage live paycheck to paycheck. I don't live paycheck to paycheck, but I don't have a ton of extra money. And imagine that tapped my bank account or something like that, and then my rent or mortgage bounced, and my other shit bounces and everything. That would be just horrible. Because then you have all these other fees, and then you're going back to Streamlabs going, hey, dude, you got to pay this $35 bounce fee. You got to pay this one, this one, this one. And they're like, no, take a hike. Okay, I will take a hike. Yeah. So. All right, JJ. Okay. So, got that. Do I have other stuff out here? I just have the geckos. All right. About 2 billion worth. Yeah, they sell occasionally. Well, it looks like some sold on third. I just sit here, let them sit here. Price will come back up. Supply will go short, and then there'll be more. They'll sell. All good. All right. See if there's a fleet up. There is. Good. I don't think I have anything here. My market stuff. It's mostly me buying. I don't think I have anything for sale on this guy. Oh, I do. Station warehouse containers. It's Samir. Fires in 36 days. All right. Now, let me get my other guys in fleet, and then go and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I'm sure I could find trouble if I really wanted to, you know. The Madame J. So, not mission running today. I'm gonna run some sites. What I think I'm gonna do. All right, so this is a good brawler ship here. Needed. I'll be bringing it out. Swat pup. Yeah, I hope I have a successful day in Eve too. So the last site I ran, I actually got an escalation, but then oh, I have the wrong date on that, don't I? Put the wrong month on the giveaway, didn't I? I was wondering why it was coming up strange in my logs here. Let me fix that. The giveaway for today is not in July. It's actually today. For, you know, me and dates. Teach me when something's wrong. At least I see it. Some of you still got in on the giveaway anyway. Anyway, there's a giveaway up. Exclamation point giveaway.
Warp drive active.
Right.
Docking request accepted.
Give this a shot. So I got an escalation, but the last time I went out and did these, but it was too far away. I decided that it was not going to be something good for me to do. And it was not within our territory.
Drive active.
Depending on how things go, we may have some last Oasis later today as well on the show. Oops, I didn't mean to lock that in yet. Damn it. Well, I did. Okay, well, there we go. So, guess I'm locked in right here. My shield alarms are gonna go off. So don't panic when you hear it. These guys are close. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hit them. All right, so we are going to hit them with drones. And then put the guns on these guys. Good, the drones are automatically going after the next small stuff. That's what I wanted. Alright, they're into my armor finally. Interesting, the new spawn hasn't come in yet. It's waiting on these to be killed. I wonder if they're the trigger. So I've been clearing these 7 to 9 minutes with this ship. It makes for some pretty good ticks. You know, with the bounty and stuff, ticks are around 40 million. Bounty risk modifier. As long as that pays out. And then escalations, you know, they're worth 300 to 400 million. If I go do them. It's not guaranteed that I go do them. I might be out someplace funky. Oops, I accidentally stopped shooting at that one. Or did I break it? Or maybe I broke a crystal. Setup's working pretty well. No fire. Am I shooting? They're drones. I'm at a anomaly in space. These guys might get too close. Come on, get them targeted up. Hit them. Right, we're gonna send out the drones. Who are the drones fighting? I don't know. They're fighting the wrong guy. Okay, get them over. Alright, got it under control. Basically ratting, yeah. Making a few bucks, hoping for like an escalation. Be nice. Maybe we get a carrier spawn and we get something lucky out of it. Hey Blaze, oh drama. Well, when the shoe fits, buddy, that shoe is just your size too. Hello, person I cannot pronounce your name on YouTube. I don't know how to pronounce your name. But welcome. Alright. That finishes that. Is there any loot other than these boxes out here? Those boxes won't have anything in them. Not really.
Warp drive active.
Oh, Bright Valley. Hey, and Warrior. How's it going, buddy? Here. Into that. About as good as can be. Well, better than not here at all. How much time do I spend in Eve every day? I spend probably days I'm not doing shows. I'm probably spending half hour. I just do some market orders and stuff. On the show though, I'm liable to spend 5 or 6 hours in, maybe even more. Saving my other gun for hitting these other little rats. I'm doing well, Warrior. These are all triggers. Right. Go by pretty quickly with this ship. Much better than, you know, when I do it in an Ishtar or whatnot. Ishtar, it takes a lot less work because you can just kind of monitor it, so you could actually run several of them at one time. But you don't know if it's even safe to log in. Well, the login screen will show you if you're like floating in space or some shit like that, if you're worried about that. Like if you're in a Titan or whatnot, before you actually hit the login. Yes, this ship is on EWB, exclamation point fits, or EWB. Guess we get 2 on that one. Have a hostile next door. I don't know if they're coming in here or not, but an eye on that. Well, Richard. Good recommendation for Starter Empire. Well, so let me put it this way: the legend and lore doesn't really mean anything. You can fly anything you want, but if you like lasers like this, you choose Amar. If you like missiles and guns, missiles first, you would choose Caldari. If you like drones, using drones and stuff, then you would choose Galante. If you like rust and duct tape and bullets, you'd choose Minmatar. And then that'll put you in a starting area where, you know, you can most of the ships that you start out with will have those type of apparatus, and then you can move around from there and decide to try different things and everything, and then you can go wherever you want. You can make a new home station and stuff. So if you haven't already signed up for an account, do !Eve in chat and use that link. That will they'll give you 1 million extra skill points, which don't mean anything if you haven't been playing, but you'll realize later that it's actually really valuable. So, industrious and builder groups. See, that's a completely different thing. There's
oh yeah,
there is
another
no
dragon
starting race
boarding
for
the
that.
train. All aboard! Choo choo.
So you don't have to
Little
worry
late,
about that
unfortunately.
when
Woohoo, you're
choosing
back.
starting. Hello, Nagy. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that yet. There's player groups in game that do that, and it's a whole nother line of ships that is accessible to everybody. So cat ears in the future? Yeah, we keep asking, keep not getting. Right. 27 months is a sub. That'd be 540 gold to everybody here. Oh, look at that. 24 million a tick. 25 million. It's nice. It's not bad. Right. Get firing on this other guy here. Yeah, you can change your path once in the game, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let me give some gold out to everybody. 540 gold. Everybody here in Nagy's honor. Oh! Alright, well, everybody thank Nagy. I had a typo. Y'all just got some extra gold. What if you made an account already? Well, there's no way to go back on that account to try and get that bonus. You'd have to just make a whole new account. Is there a way to link to the things I was just talking about? Oof, I don't know. Take it one step at a time. If you're gonna make a new account using that link so that you get the bonus stuff, then do that. It won't hurt anything. You can use the same email address you used for your other account. It'd just be a different login. It's !Eve in chat. There it is. I have multiple accounts. A lot of people have multiple accounts, so. Yeah, look forward to seeing you in game, Vagabond. In fact, there's a ship called Vagabond. Bye.
Warp drive active.
Right, so that tick was actually not bad. It was 27 million. I got, taxed to my corp. That's pretty good. That'll be a little over 40 million once the ESS pays out. So I can make 120 million an hour, get a chance at escalations, chance at some good loot. Time travel? No, I was just flying through space. There is a time element sometimes in travel in the game, but it's very unusual. And it actually what it does is slows you down, it doesn't speed you up. When there's really big battles going on. Gotta get these little guys shot. You get too close and they get really hard to hit. This game really interests you? Well, you can feel free to join in. You can try it for free. Use that link, type !Eve in chat. Where you should place those free points? Oh, just wait until you have something you're really trying to do for those free points. Just wait until you have something you're really trying to do and then apply them there. Otherwise, just skill into everything normally. And that way, when you get stuck and it's, something's holding you back from advancing like you want to, that's when you apply the points. That's what I do. I always have extra points in my skill pool. You see it on Steam? Yeah, you won't get the bonus. If you do it through Steam, you won't get the bonus points though. You can do it on Steam, you just won't get the bonus experience points. By the way, if you guys are confused, I'm talking to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, actually on the same subject, so. Yeah, there's a link in the description on YouTube or !Eve. Should kick off a link. Takes it a second on YouTube, or a minute. What's the difference? Well, you'll just go and set up an account directly with Eve instead of doing it through Steam. But through Steam, you won't get the free points. But it's okay to do it whichever way, because in the end, you'll still be in the game and still playing, and you'd still be in the same game world as everybody. Hello. Keep going. I'm actually earning some decent ISK. Ticks are good. Whatever. You're going to a Mario like golden ships? All right, there you go. It's a fine choice. This is an Amar ship right here. Yeah, so when you start out the game, do the new player experience, run through those missions and stuff. It'll give you some extra ships, it'll give you some money, it'll give you some skill points, and it'll show you how to do a lot of this stuff. After you've done that, you know, you start playing, trying out some different career paths and stuff, and start looking for a corp to join. It's not required to join a corporation in-game, a player corp, but it's a good idea because they'll actually equal about 50% of your success. Woo! We got an escalation! Yeah! Alright. Let's see if it's actually any good. See if there's any loot here. Do not see any loot. Okay. Right, let me look here. Need to see where this is at. Second here, looking. What's my DPS? It's pretty high in this ship.
Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one or not.
Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Vagabond, thank you for the follow. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not sure that I can. quite a few jumps away. And can't directly take a carrier there. See if I can find a route. There's no beacon there. That's why. I can Sino it across. I'm going to have to bring up a Sino character, though, to do it. All right, I'm checking on my other guy here. He's off screen. You can't see him. Okay.
Docking request accepted.
I'm going to be able to do this, I think. All right, let me get into a different ship here for traveling there. Take this one. Right, I'm gonna head over that direction. Thinking this is a good fighting ship.
Warp drive active.
The escalation, I'll probably make 300, 400 million. We just got to go see if the coast is clear.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so an escalation is basically, it's given me a new challenge. The escalation is gonna take me several jumps away into the territory that happens to be owned by us, by our alliance. So that's good. And it'll be significantly harder to do. And the payoff will be a lot more as well. And sometimes there's a chance of getting faction stuff or whatnot. Not so much when you're in drone territory, but escalations in other areas, you know, you can get some really nice modules.
Warp drive active.
So in escalations, they can happen in high sec, but they're really, really rare. Mostly you find them in null, some in low sec, and they almost always come from doing, you know, one of the anomalies in space that you see on the probe launcher. You don't have to scan them down, although some of them can be scanned down. No one's jumped through to this system yet today. Wow, not very busy out here.
Warp drive active.
Nobody's been here either. Quiet out here. Who's Wyra? I don't know.
Warp drive active.
Let's see here. Betcha we do. Yep. Pandemic Horde. Only 11 jumps from me. NC is out in this area. They might be close by to that. It's a big system.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right.
Docking request denied. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I don't know if I can get docked this other ship anywhere here. I have a capital in here. Good, got docked in there. This might be rented territory or
Docking
something.
request accepted.
So I have this that I've jumped over, and this. He's going to do the cleanup in this ship. Whiteberg, hello.
Warp drive active.
All right.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'll be able to solo it in the ship. I just don't know if I need to be. If I need to be distance fitted. Here.
Warp drive active.
Right, it is a 10 out of 10. It's the max. Hey, Drop Tech. Welcome back. Thank you, buddy. Welcome back to you as well. Another $5 onto the show fund. Well, thank you for that tip, buddy. 5,000 gold, everybody here,
Dragons
in your
love
honor.
gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
All right, here we go in.
Warp drive active.
A lot of stuff in here. All right. Don't know how to convert gold into relic points. Exclamation point gold convert and then amounts 10,000 increments. Exclamation point gold convert space and then the increment. It should work through YouTube. I mean, I expect that it does. I think we tested it. Let's say I did some ratting in Null recently. I don't get the bounty for NPCs kills in level 4s. Any reason why? Now you don't get the bounty for NPC kills. I don't understand either. If there's a bounty on them, you should get it. There is the, if you're in Null, there's the ESS, which, you know, gathers a portion of it and does a payback. But it wouldn't take all of it, and it takes 20 minutes for the bounty to show up. Not convert, gold convert. Exclamation point gold convert. Drop tech.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Michael Jackson, thank you for follow.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Oh, and I gotta turn on the. I forgot to turn on the other Twitch point redemption. So, Drop Tech, maybe you haven't connected your YouTube account to your Avatar Relic account. It has to be done. Piece of loot down here. Oh, it's just an elite.
Warp drive active.
Right, waiting for the unlock here. Oh, I'm not locked anymore, okay. Bringing my other guy in and he'll salvage this up and everything.
Warp drive active.
Poor Crowfall, no one loves it anymore. Well, I'm hoping that they reinvent themselves because I enjoyed the game. Guy's gonna salvage up stuff. He's coming in closer. And I need this to end its cooldown, and then I'll jump in. Take this thing out. That'll have some loot in it. Go to the next room. Can't wait for the faction warfare update. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Warp drive active.
Well, Cody. Ooh-wee, look at all them. Stuff to shoot here. Which do I like more? Paladin. Instant hit. But it also depends on the damage types. If I need a different damage type that I can't get out of the Paladin, then I have to go with something else. And Golem is Omni. But in this area, Paladin does quite well. Still playing Soda? Not so much anymore. I don't know if I'll be playing anymore. I mean, if they introduce something else, I go back and try it. But I don't have any plans to play it right now. Our company still supports it. So. And met those plays. Sorry, I didn't see your follow. Thank you for following. So it takes me a little bit longer at distance, but there are enough ships in some of these that I could get overwhelmed if I was brawling. You know, possibly pull through it, but just could get a lot rougher. Oh, right, Vagabond. Galante is actually my favorite as well. I really like drones. I'm shooting drones right now. I'm not using them, but I like that play style. How much damage does it typically take? Well, I don't know. You'd probably need a couple thousand rounds, and it depends on the Golem. You can use cruise missiles, or you can use heavy missiles, heavy assault missiles, and you can use torpedoes. Depending on what you're using, it might be how much it takes as well. Oh yes, Mr. McDush says Space Potato. The Space Potato, the Dominic's Vagabond, is the most versatile ship for running missions, PvE ship that there is. So another good choice for Galante. You mentioned the Megathron. Megathron's kind of hard for PvE missions. It can work, but you might end up using the Dominic's a lot more, especially if you like drones. It has a really good use of drones. Am I in def? I don't know what that means, Kalku.
Warp drive active.
Would Dominic's run Bloodhavens as well? Yes, it actually would. May not be the most efficient for them, but it would run them just fine. It's also one of the less expensive ships to get into. Ancient acceleration gate is where we're headed, I believe. Oh, DEF is the war between PH and Imperium? Well, I'm in Pandemic Horde, so I guess I'm involved in it in at least some way. But, I'm not currently fighting in it. Right, I'm rebuilding my quick jump timer. Be cheaper to rat in a null carrier than a marauder. They can be comparable, except the carrier, you know, you lose some stand the chance of losing fighters, and fighters can be pretty expensive. There's some new stuff for carriers to go do as well that probably make more money doing the other stuff. So there's that to consider as well. All right, so I have my other guy out here. He's picking stuff up. I think if there was any special things in there. Okay, here we go.
Warp drive active. Pretty far away to hit. I'm hitting it, but it's not real strong. It's just outside of my range. one of my guns to start picking these other guys off. Away. Pretty far away. Margaret, big expectations for this morning's stream? Oh, well, Laura, I'm just a little bit. Big expectations is a pretty high bar. Be a struggle in there, drop tech. Ping Sean. He may not be around right now, though. I don't know if you're just not doing something right, in which case our instructions should be better, or if it's not working right. I don't know the answer. Let me try, actually.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Right. Couldn't find my account on Avatar Relics. Huh. I got an error too. You're super lagged there, Drop Tech. You can hit the live button too. into my account there. I'm logged into the site. I'll try it again. A lot of games are seriously lacking in the epic beard department. Beards are actually really hard to do in game. Oh, looks like I attracted a nudie website with that command. Not really. They are here spamming us now. All right. Drop tech, you can stop trying for the moment. I confirmed it's not working for me as well. So I sent a message to Sean. Okay. About ready to just go into the next room.
Warp drive active.
There's two Methos here. All right, guys, fight! Mad Gamer, thank you for the follow. You're also on YouTube? All right.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo choo.
Active.
Time to spread the gold again, smiley face. Markee
Right.
Beard, Markee Dragon.
Vector Gamer, 64 months. All right. Here. Oh, that's my shield alarm. 3,200 gold. Everybody here, Vector Gamer's honor. Thank you, buddy. Alright, they're not really hitting me very hard, but I'll cycle my rep here once. What about Shino? Well, this has been a quiet system so far. Not always that way. Sometimes you get these and they're in like really hot systems. But they do have to scan you down with combat probes, so you have enough time to kind of recognize that the people are there. Get out of dodge. Now I've said it, right? Yeah, well.
You, sir, rock.
Flag. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the raid. We are out doing an escalation. It's probably one of the worst escalations that there are, but it is an escalation, so I'll take it. It's Mountain Drone Lands, and so being in Drone Lands, the escalations, even though this is a 10 of 10, it'll pay just okay. A little bit over 300 million in total. So it's nothing real crazy, but it's worth my time to run it. Doing so in a paladin here. There, and carry on. Death Rose. Good Jesus. I think there's anything to kill in this room as far as structures. We can jump down there without bouncing off something. All right, good. And just beyond that structure. So, I've been out trying to earn money today. Gotta pay for all them PvP ships. And I don't know what we've earned today so far. Seven. 24. So we're about, I don't know, 80 million in bounties, and then I still haven't gotten paid out from any of the ESSs yet. As long as those didn't get stolen, I'll get a bunch more there, and then I will get some loot off of this escalation that I'm running. Got these salvaging up, grabbing any loot. So he's one room behind. We should be just about done with... there's a few more things to salvage. I'm being a little bit of a completist on this because I can be with having two characters out here. I don't have a schedule to keep or whatnot. It's nice being efficient on making the money, but you know, I like enjoying myself too. It's just like a nice bowl of ice cream. Just because you like it doesn't mean you gobble it down real quick. You're like, wait, why didn't you stop to enjoy it? Your kids look at you like, what? I did. Yeah, or you give your dog a treat and they swallow it in one bite when they should have chewed it. Yeah, that's me. I'm chewing. And continue on with the stuff there. Wish you could tell your wife that your bowl will be gone in 2 minutes. Yep. Alright, I think we're going into fifth pocket here. Right. go.
Warp drive active.
I am not going to staging, so I don't do any of the war operations on the show. And so I typically don't, yeah. I typically don't. My function here is a little bit different. I don't like it whenever I start whenever I do things like show war operations on the show. Record and then share when the fight's over. Yeah, I just really am much more about doing live. I feel like I should edit shit up to skip the boring parts whenever I do recording, and then that adds a whole bunch more time to it. I decided I don't like editing. I hit my armor a little bit. That's fine. I'm doing just fine.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo-choo.
Pick up a katana. Look at that. 66 months as a sub. How about 3,300 gold? Everybody here. In your honor. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. crystal. Hello, Epics. Yep, I'm on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So, I haven't mentioned this on the show. Any of you have Netflix? Have you guys seen The Sandman? That show is actually pretty amazing. I'm not much for shows based off comic books, but Sandman is very well written. Very good story. Streaming higher quality than 1080p on YouTube? No, not at the moment. Restream doesn't allow for that, or actually they do. They charge me by the hour for it though, and it's not cheap. The audiobook is amazing. Yeah, well, I haven't read the book or anything, but The Sandman, I can highly recommend it to all of you on Netflix. 10 episodes. It's really good. Obviously, if you read the book or whatnot, forget about what you read, you know, and stuff, because it's hard to compare. You know, a book can go so much deeper than a TV show. But I considered it to be excellent, having not seen the books, comic books, or whatever. Yeah, and it's pretty amazing show. If it doesn't win awards, I'd be very, very surprised. It's a work of art that is also very entertaining. Any acceleration gate, and there's one. Yep, that one. Okay. My other guy is full room behind now. All right, Mr. McDutch, take care. So ready to go. Got a ton more stuff to salvage up. All right, go to the next room.
Warp drive active.
Alright. I'm getting pretty good at gauging where I should jump, so that I'm just one jump away from hitting the gate and out of the way of everybody, so I can snipe them. Type PvE content is this? This is an escalation in Null. I was awarded this after finishing Anomaly. 10 out of 10, highest level that there is in difficulty. Although I'm doing it pretty easily here. Yeah, it's a 10 of 10. Yeah, the drone ones are some of the lowest paying ones. There's not too much to get excited about, but it's worth my time since I got it. It's worth my time to go do it. So I'll make 300 to 400 million off of it in total between the loot, salvage, the bounties. That's the Kulari Drone Supreme. It's gonna have an Overseers in it.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Fellows, Olsons, thank you for the follow. Welcome. He's much more tanky, as you can see. Oh, he's repping too. Alright, may have to put all my guns on him. See? He's down. Alright, get unlocked from my bastion here. I need a better exercise program than that bend and stretch thing I just did. Well, that's just because it's bothering me right now. I got other things I do. I'm not on camera. Right. I think I'm pretty soon going to need to get a new chair too. This one. My other guy salvaging. He's just entered into. Right, headed into the next room, which should be the last one. This next one should be the last one.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo-choo.
Vader, 17 months as a sub, 170 gold. Everybody here in your honor, thank you. Alright, so this stuff can hit pretty hard. That got on me now. I'll have to be mindful. That guy's 140 feet away. Yeah, I'm probably not going to hit him. Let's stop trying to hit him and get something closer instead. We'll let him get closer. Look at my armor. Yeehaw. I don't seem to be really doing any damage to that at the moment now. It's just too far away. Back to that. I'm gonna clear as much of this stuff as I can before I go down there and brawl the rest of this.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo-choo.
Wait, Dexter. Thank you, buddy. 7 months as a sub. Should draw him a little bit closer here. Another 70 gold. Everybody here in honor of Poindexter, 7 months as a sub. Alright, we're just not hitting these guys. Alright. Stop wasting ammo like this. Gonna hit me a lot harder when I go down there too. am bouncing. Mythos. Hello, Lexi. Oh, that didn't go out to Twitch. Let me, Alright, here we go. Taking this one out. That's the money right there. Take a while to beat them down. My other guy warping, not this one. Hitting with on DPS 2694 and still it's taking a while to beat him down. It's very tanky. Almost got him.
A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
Wasn't able to reload it for some reason. I don't know why. That was kind of weird. Alright. There we go. Done. Get this thing out of the way. Right. We played Star Citizen. I played it once 8 years ago or so. I'm still waiting for them to make the game. It's out of the way now. All right. So there is a bit of loot in here to pick up. So I'm gonna head toward that. Right here, he's in the same system. A little bit of loot left to pick up. Salvage. I don't know if I'll be able to pick everything up. There's a chance I won't be able to. Drop Tech, if you're still around. Sean looked at it. He does see a problem. Don't know how long it's going to take him to fix it, but he's going to work on it. So probably not today. I can only test it whenever I'm online doing the show too, because chat turns off each show, unlike Twitch. Alright, just 2 items left that they're salvaging. Ah, there is 19th tier overseer. Alright. Good thing I'm doing just like, okay, let's go. There's only a couple things left, probably nothing there. I was worth 50 million. This up first. Pick this up. Head into the next room. What you guys doing here? He's still slow boating down here. I don't have to worry too much. There's nobody else in system, but I'll have to move him out of there if somebody else shows up. I just don't want to overfill here.
Warp drive active.
Stuff in here. All right. I'm gonna just try and get right in here into the middle of all of it. Be the best thing for me to do. Leave my other guy here while I'm cleaning this up, just in case I don't have enough room. Actually, I may need to give it to them all anyway, too, because I still got to go. I got to jump one more gate, and I'll need to check as to you know, whether or not it's safe. And I'm obviously not gonna carry all of this on me. All right, so there's 250 million in there. We're grabbing that. Heading over here. So I'm gonna make 400 and something off of this. So it's 250 and 135. So 85, and then the bounties and stuff. Yeah, I'll be over 400 million. That is the main part of the money in this. That stuff. A couple hours, we'll get another 9 million there. The index in here is at 129%, so not too bad. Any additional loot here? Ooh, 500,000. Not too much. There is a giveaway today, exclamation point giveaway. Get in on it, some Plex. Draw near the end of the eve portion of the show. I think I'm going to do some Last Oasis today too. Pretty sure. Quite a bit of stuff left here to get. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I gotta get my other guy closer. He's moving as fast as he can. This is actually full speed. He didn't have propulsion, he only has micro jump. Yeah. Pick up that whatever loot he has from him. Pick this up. I'm gonna jettison everything except for the MTU. I'm not going to place the MTU out again. Not yet. He's going to pick up that container of stuff. And then he can go up to a station and sit up at a station. As soon as he's picked that up, then I can set the MTU out again. If I put it out now, it'll pick that up again, and I don't want it to do that. Dock.
Warp drive active.
And another guy here can put his MTU out again. All right, now he's just bringing the stuff in. The rest of a little bit, it's not very much. He'll just dock up for safety because there's a bit of loot there. I have been blown up after doing this particular escalation on my way home with the loot before. Never a good feeling. Try and avoid that when possible. Be right back, everybody.
See, it's got almost everything. One wreck out there still, and then I don't think it can pull in any of those other containers. The MTU, we'll find out. Hello again, Vashino. Right, I don't think we're going to see any more tractor beams. The stuff out here is just little miscellaneous things. It's nothing worth doing anything about. All right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, salvaging with the Vexor because it can do the drones and it's cheap enough you can walk away from it if you want to. Has, you know, marginal cargo space. It works out pretty good.
Warp drive active.
Dock him up. Oh yes, they throw you into combat right away in this game.
Warp drive active.
Well, you don't ever have to do any combat in the game if you don't ever want to. I mean, but it also means that you typically don't leave any stations you're in. But it is a big part of the game if you want it.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so I'm going to trade this ship back over to my other guy and prepare for carrier flight.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, I'm going to hand it to him with everything in it.
Don't want to close out either. All right, so minus like 7 million. $397 million. So 390 million worth of stuff there. Right. So, got everything in the carrier. Now, I'm not just gonna blindly jump over there. Attempting to join channel. Huh. I disconnected from the chat server for a second there for some reason. All right, I'm gonna fly up there and get a visual before I jump him. I'm not just gonna jump blind.
Warp drive active.
I'm glad I didn't just jump blind. That exact area, a fleet just showed up. Hostile fleet. I don't know if I've lost a carrier before, but I lost a paladin jumping through a gate that way.
Warp drive active.
Lake of them. You want to know if it's possible to play Eve for an hour and a half, 2 hours per day? Yeah, it is. You'll find yourself wanting to spend a lot more time in it, but one of the really nice things about Eve is that your skill training continues whether you're playing or not, as long as you have stuff in your skill queue. And so each day you may have more abilities on what you can do. An hour and a half to 2 hours, so it's kind of a thin margin.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo-choo.
Good afternoon, all.
If an hour and a half to 2 hours is the max that you're going to have per day, I'm going to be honest with you, I recommend Eve not for you. If you're going to be able to do some stuff on the weekends where you have a lot more hours to put in, then sure, you could do that. But like this mission I just went and did, I'm spending an hour and a half just on this. So, Maxine, thank you for 4 months as a sub. There is 40 gold. Everybody here in your honor. And like them, thank you for the follow.
Warp drive active.
It's a full-on MMO, it's full-on life. The nice thing about it though is if you're in like college or you work from home or whatever, you can actually set like mining ships out and start mining and not pay too much attention to them while while doing other things. Can't 100% AFK, but there are things that you can do to where you just check in on them every once in a while if you have that freedom. A lot of people who work from home who have ships out mining with, mining drones or whatever, it's really slow, it's not very profitable, but it's steady.
Warp drive active.
Penchi says, can confirm mining at work is doable.
He just admitted it.
Hey, Tenchi, how's it going, buddy?
Warp drive
Doing
active.
fantastic. That's good. Yeah, everything's good here. Yep. Uh-oh. There are hostiles in here. Just now noticed. Should have been paying a little bit more attention.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright. Good chance I'm going to make it back with all the loot. What's harder, Null or Wormhole Life? Wormhole is definitely harder. Alright, we have got a lot going on here. And there's quite a fleet there.
Warp drive active.
Am I playing alone all the time? No, I mean, you see me playing solo, doing stuff by myself, but you also see all these other people here. I mean, I'm in a fleet with all these guys in purple, and I'm just looking to see whether or not I help attack stuff. I don't know what their plan is here. I just got here. So, 100% sure what's happening. And I'm not on comms. I don't, I'm doing the shows, I'm not on comms. I don't, want to give anything away, and then I find it a little too distracting to be on comms at the same time. I'd be like, oh, hold on everybody. Oh, I can't tell you anything about what they just said. Guys are just like warping all around. Wonder what their strategy is. It's interesting. And all these guys are in blue or green. There's not much green around here, but the guys are in blue. They're also on the same side. The guys who are gray are neutrals to us. Basically, they're acting hostily. They're trying to get kills here. And so this is also why I came here to check, because this beacon right out here is where I'm going to jump to, and there's somebody sitting on it right now. There's a couple of ships that are just sitting right there ready to attack stuff. Now I'd be able to withstand them attacking a carrier for a while because I'd be so beefy, but I don't know if they have more people in here than just this. You know, if they had 3 times as much as that and they all warped in on me, they would take me out. A couple of them, probably I'd be fine. But it's not hard to get into a Null Corp. I mean, you have to have a little bit of skills on your character, but like we have a minimum skill requirement for Moose Army, !Moose Army, all one word. You can come out and join the corp that I'm in. Come out here. It's been really good out here. So, but if you've never been in a Null Corp, some other requirements too, like you got to show up for so many home defense actions a day and stuff. You can't. You gotta help with that stuff. So part of the safety out here is that you got to participate in keeping it safe. And I'm in a fleet right now with all these people who are purple that are, it's a home defense fleet. Moose is not still part of Test. We're in Pandemic Horde now. Test has had a lot of problems. And our leaders in Moose Army decided to move out of Test, and now we're in Pandemic Horde, and it's been good. Yeah, playing solo, you get bored? Yeah, no, join up here and, you know, it's a way different experience. And you have access to all kinds of Null stuff. Isn't Tess trying to start another war with goons? Oh, I don't know. I've heard that we've got a war with goons, though, now. So. These all FRT guys? Yeah, they're all frat. About to say, is that bubble actually a structure? Because it was sitting there for a long time, but then disappeared. Hauling, making money. I mean, you can haul your own stuff around. You can buy low, go pick it up, and take it to wherever it'll sell high at. Hauling is a different beast now than it used to be. So even with these guys here, I wouldn't even be able to go next door or anything and you know, do some more sites or whatnot. It's too much chance of them just piling in there and finding me. But even though they're not right here on the gate now, it's still not smart to jump in with all these guys here. Right, Jeremy. Purifier, isn't that a bomber? Yeah, it's a bomber. So they're coming in here again. This guy, if I target him though, I'll lose my tether. What do I think about the DU launch next month? I think I'll be there. Launch day. There's somebody cloaked nearby to light a sign up. Oh yeah, well I guess that's maybe what the purifier is for, huh? You could light a covert sino. There's not a whole lot I can engage with them right here. Being very spread out. He ran, started moving towards him. That's interesting.
drive active.
Shot at him and then he ran.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, so that malediction showed up and started chasing me.
Docking request accepted.
Looks like I haven't flown this since I built it. Gnosis out there. Hello, Shosendar. That guy in the saber is back. Out here. Let's wait to see a signal of somebody jumping in. He'll bubble it. Lighting off multiple bubbles. Looks like that saber has a cloak on him too. I didn't see him warp away. He just disappeared. We don't seem to be getting... I'm not seeing anything in chat or nothing about really getting engagement out of these guys. They're looking to catch one-offs. They're not looking for any big fights, it seems.
Docking request accepted.
I'm looking for opportunity. I'm actually having a hard time finding opportunity with these guys. Alright, this is just a little ship. A little frigate. It's nice and fast. And can engage some. Doesn't have real high DPS, but it can be a point of frustration. These guys are still in system. I don't know where they're at, though. Access now. I'm ready to engage out here. Things are right.
Warp drive active.
clump of them there. Firenosis, Saber, Jaguar. That Jag could be pretty fast. I know they have a Malediction in here too. Saw it earlier. Didn't like me approaching him. All right, these guys are not engaging.
Warp drive
Let's
active.
call for final entries on the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway for the Plex for Eve. Get in on that. We'll draw on that in a few minutes, and then we're gonna switch games. I'm not gonna worry about bringing my other ship back over
Docking
here.
request accepted.
It's just not gonna happen. Stuff. So I'll be loading up some Lost Ark. Having fun in that. Get this giveaway ready. So, giveaway, it's for 110 Plex. If you're the winner, you receive an email. It'll be a reply to the email you got confirming your entry. That will have the code in it, and it'll have instructions on how to redeem it and everything. And then I'll read off your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you put in. And if you didn't put in a name, then I'll read off your real first name and just last initial so that you remain anonymous, but still know who you are if you hear it. And all right, let's do this draw. Congratulations to Bomb Specialist,
says planets are flat, but I can't prove it though. All right, bomb specialist. There is some Plex sent your way. So, all right, we're gonna switch over to Last Oasis, and hey, there's bomb specialist. And then those of you on YouTube, the show's gonna go down for a couple of minutes, and it'll come up with Last Oasis. For those of you on Twitch, you don't have to go anywhere. Just hang out right where you're at, and we'll be right back.
So simple, it's come to clean us all.